It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game. Fergie Jenkins, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Jenkins is up over 4,500 innings of work in his long career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers.
And the pitch.
The shortstop, Elvis.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee.
The left
offensive player was all over.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley on a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
That ball was absolutely smoked right there. I'm surprised it didn't rip a hole in his glove.
Yellow.
He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Solac.
That'll bring in Nick Solac. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Barehanded pickup. He goes to first. He beat it out. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Into center field, line drive base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is in there.
Pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with... He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bobby Dahlbeck is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Jenkins, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Hank Aaron.
The first baseman.
Now the pitch. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Matt Andriese enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work, but you can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to try.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Gallo. A 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy.
And not in time as the run scores. Now it'll be Nick Solac. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First pitch on the way to short, hit hard. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in once again is Michael Young. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Hit on the ground to short. Right to Gonzalez. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We've played 2 full. It's the Rangers 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Digging in next, Kike Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer.
Now here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Aaron has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And now the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
High pop-up. Solac is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well, his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Long throw to 3rd. And he's out on a strong throw.
Hey, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to 3rd base. Then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. And there's a base hit on the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from 2nd. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Jose Trevino. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next, it'll be 13. Joey Gallo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Gallo.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The throw into second. And he's safe.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
So now to the plate, Nick Solac. Throw won't get him.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 0-2 home. Ground ball left side. Devers has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. First pitch on the way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddox east to west.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. J.D. Martinez sent packing for the second out of the inning. Here now is Rafael Devers as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Michael Young grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The center fielder.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up is Rougned Odor. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Christian Vasquez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So stepping in is Hunter Renfroe. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Here it comes.
The shortstop.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Andrew.
Renfroe is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now back.
Up next for the Rangers, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. And a relay home. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Ryan Brazier gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Rangers. So now here is Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
So we got him looking there. Marwin Gonzalez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hernandez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
0-1 the count.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calhoun waits on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. So now into the box is Odor. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. From the stretch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Brazier certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park.
And the 2nd run will score as well.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Runner breaks for 3rd. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and he's safe.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal 3rd right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
And that's through, a base hit. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay throw. And he is out at 3rd. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
In now, Nick Solac. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Devers fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young. Hard on the ground towards short. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to 1st will finally retire him as the inning will. Now the 1st pitch. Alex Verdugo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
Solak's got it, and there's 1 gone. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
You froze him on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Aaron is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
Swinging on the 1st pitch as he hits this one on the ground to 2nd. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one. Odor. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. Into center field, line drive base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Hank Aaron. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now here it comes.
Leading off for Boston.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Next to stand in is Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. So far, this has been a trip.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Now an at-bat you don't want to miss, and here is Jose Trevino, and he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Now batting, left fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Next to hit, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hit out towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitters at the pitch right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Tanner Houck comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. So next to the plate for Texas, Nick Solac. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
0-1 count. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. Now a good throw in will hold that 2nd runner at 3rd base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
10, designated hitter, Michael Young.
Into the box now, Michael Young. And he takes ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is So here is Marwin Gonzalez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Kike Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 21-0 the final this afternoon. The Rangers host 30 hits. Fergie